Whispers, broadcasting live. So you can see my pretty little face out there. How wonderful it is to be here, everybody. And I want to welcome you. We're broadcasting live from beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. It's a wonderful night here tonight. What a great week it's been. I got married on Saturday and had such a good time. It was great. The wedding was awesome. Everybody in attendance was cool, and we celebrated love and happiness and humor. We were reverent, irreverent. You know, it's all part of the good stuff. So I hope you're all doing well. And I still have the afterglow and seriously enjoying it. I want to, again, welcome everybody. You know, I think we might be having some technical difficulties on YouTube, but if we are, just please hang in there and my producer will get it fixed up here, no problem. Okay? But I want to say, tonight's topic is clarity. And what do I mean by clarity? Clarity of thought, clarity of purpose, clarity of intention. Okay? And making sure that our clarity is in line with our highest good and our highest goals. This is super important. And to have clarity is to have these four things, okay? And this is super important. Give, but don't allow yourself to be used, okay? We always want to give. You know, we're wonderful beings of light. And anybody listening to this show is a wonderful light worker, and I want to welcome you all. And I want you to give unto yourself first, okay? Give to yourself first, okay? But don't allow yourself to be used by others. And if someone's going to use or abuse you, you know what? Tell them to take a hike. I mean, nobody has a right to do either one of those. You know, I grew up in a very abusive home. By very extremely abusive parents. And you know what? I didn't give them permission in my adult life to be abusive. And when they did, I had to turn around and walk away from them. And, you know, abusive people, you know, they'll claim to be the victim. Oh, I'm the victim, but they never tell you what they did to, you know, be that victim. So, you know, always check that out. Always be aware of people and their have your intent clear. I am here for this purpose. Now, if yours doesn't match up with mine, then hey, guess what? Yeah, we're not. It's not a match. It's oil and water. Oil and water. You know, you have to really keep shaking it to keep it blended. And you know, water and water. That doesn't take a lot of blending, or oil and oil, you know, olive oil. You take two different types of olive oil and you mix them together, and all of a sudden you have a really cool olive oil. All right. But when you're having to constantly shake the bottle on a relationship or on a situation or on a career, you know, it gets really, really difficult. You know, it's tremendously difficult. It's just constantly having to shake the bottle to keep things mixed, and that's not how things are supposed to be. Okay, that is not how things are supposed to be. But when things are right, you know it, and I mean, you really do know it.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold, and you'll be able to listen to the show.
So I need to check in, make sure that my show is broadcasting, which it is. All right. Sometimes it cuts me off, and I just want to be honest about that. So I want to make sure that everybody is hearing me, and we're going to have some fun readings tonight. We're going to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. The next thing is love, but don't allow your heart to be abused. Okay, that is super important. Don't allow abuse in your life to be used or abused. You notice that's an old saying, to be used or abused. But give and love, all of that has to do with yourself first. Love yourself first, because if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen on that? Okay, so love is super important on your clarity. Have clarity of purpose of love, and never allow your love to be abused. That's a hard lesson to learn, and it's a hard lesson I had to learn. Okay, but when it's right, baby, you know it. Oh, you know it. Trust, but don't be naive. Okay, always give people the benefit of the doubt, but if the red flags go up, then don't ignore them. Even if a yellow flag goes up, don't ignore it. Okay. And people that, where there's no trust, there's no friendship. Where there's no trust, there's no relationship. Where there's no trust, there's no employer employee relationship. So trust is so important. Okay. But the main trust that you need to have is in yourself. And to trust yourself, your inner guidance, and the voices that you hear, and the feelings that you have, the things that you hear, the things that you see, trust in them. Okay? Your own eyes, your own ears, your own heart. Trust in those. And whatever decisions you make, well, you know, just like I say, I make many decisions every day. And I have to bear the consequences, some good and some bad, of those decisions every day. Okay? Listen, but don't lose your own voice. Always listen to another person's perspective, but always make sure that they have a clear understanding of where you're coming from and what your intentions are. Okay? Don't allow other people to overtalk you. You know, narcissists love to overtalk us. Okay? Because if they can overtalk you, then they can dominate you. We don't want to be dominated in life. And we don't want to be submissive either, nor do we want to dominate or be submissive. You want to have a free flowing relationship, a free flowing conversation. That's the one thing I've really noticed. If somebody's trying to dominate me in a conversation, that there's probably something really, 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 really wrong. Okay. So we need to make sure that we're doing that. All right, so we got a bunch of people in the queue, and I really want to do some readings tonight. I'm super excited. We're going to hopefully get to everybody here, okay, because I'm very excited about talking to each and every one of you. So we're going to start with 216. 216, hi, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Sharon. I'm calling from Ohio.
My Sharon from Ohio. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, actually. Yeah. Tomorrow I have vacation day.
Yay!
No, I know, but I'm telling you, every time I ask you a question, you always get it right on.
Well, thank you.
I know no one's perfect, but you've been right about all of it. So of course I'm going to ask you the question about that woman at work who goes back and forth with her kindness or meanness. She's back to her pettiness with me again. She's being really nasty.
Yeah.
She's wondering, is there any changes going on with her at the job?
Yeah, and there really is. And
what is up her butt?
A whole lot of things, mostly her own insecurities. And, you know, and dealing with a manager that has those horrible insecurities and it's just so up and down like a roller coaster. You never know where they're coming from. So that's why, you know, I originally told you, be very, very careful of her and don't get sucked in on her good times because she will bite you on the bad times. Okay? So don't allow her to, and what she's going through, to ruin your enthusiasm or your enchantment. It is the word that they keep saying with the career that you do and everything that you do. Okay. So they keep telling me about the enchantments and don't allow her to sour them because that's basically what she's doing. She's sowing seeds of sourness until she's released. Okay. And the other manager.
She's doing what? Is your phone is like hollow. Now, what is she's doing what? I couldn't understand.
I'm
she's
sorry.
Doing what?
Can you hear it now?
It's really, really
yeah.
Some.
I'm sorry.
What is it with your phone? It's like really hollow.
Yeah, I know, and it's very interesting. So I'm going to try to call into the show. I'm actually using a mic right now, and so, anyways, she's sowing seeds. If you can hear this, she's sowing seeds of sadness within the group, within the work until they get rid of her. They should have got rid of her.
Yeah, I can't, you know what? I can't understand what word you're saying. Your phone is really bad.
Okay, hang on. 527 6060, enter.
It's usually really clear.
Okay. All right, I'm going to try to log back in, everybody. I'm going to try to log back in. So let me try to log back in, all right? So everybody hang on.
Okay.
Ron,
Are you able to hear me?
I cannot hear you, honey.
Why
On
didn't
the
you say
I can
something?
hear you on YouTube, but I can't hear you on Blog Talk.
Okay.
I can hear her, but I can't hear you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm trying to direct line in again, see if that works. Fuck.
For you guys out there that are tuning in, we're having a little bit of technology, but that's a problem. We
You shall
can.
now 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Okay. I
Say
hope
something.
that's a little bit.
Yes, that's better.
Okay, so I logged back into the show, and I'm talking to, and as soon as I can get over here, I'm talking to Sharon. And
You sound much better.
Cool. I'm glad to hear it. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. We run into Blog Talk Radio. We get into technical difficulties. What I was saying about your manager is she's currently sowing the seeds of discontentment within the group and what she's doing because she knows she's on the way out. And it's your job not to let those grow, especially with you. Okay? Don't lose your...
Do you really feel that she's going to be leaving?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's out looking. She's actually out putting out her resume right now. She wants to get out of there, and she's going to try to sabotage and sow seeds of sorrow. What they're showing me, seeds of sorrow within the group. Okay, that's why you need to stay away from her, whether she's in her good, highs or her ugly lows. Stay away from her. Okay, just don't lose your enchantment with what you're doing because of her drama.
She's really shitty to me. She has been for 2 days.
Yeah, and she's going to continue doing that. And once again, it's almost a bipolar manic thing with her. And you're on the low end right now in her swing. Okay. The people above know about it, and they're trying to get her out as quickly as possible on the best possible terms because she is a vindictive person that would try to sue them or something like that for, something. Okay?
Do you think it'll be by the end of the year?
Yeah, definitely by the end of the year. So don't lose your enchantment with your job. Just ignore her and keep on doing what you're doing. Enjoy what you're doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for logging back in. I love your show. Keep you on. I want to listen, okay?
Okay, thank you, Sharon. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And what's really great about Sharon is she did pass on the compliment, and I do appreciate it. But unfortunately, it's the angels that are right. I'm just their messenger. So I'll take the compliment for the angels, but it's actually their show, not mine. So, all right, everybody. So this is how a reading goes with me. If you're interested in a 1-hour reading, I charge $75. I do take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, and PayPal. So just give me a call. The number is 727-900-1326. I have a beautiful reading room in St. Petersburg, Florida. If you're in the St. Petersburg, Florida area, please feel free to drop in and get a personal reading, or Tampa Bay area. 914, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, thank you so much for taking my call. My name is Catherine from New York.
Hi, Catherine from New York.
How are you
I
tonight?
am doing wonderful. How are you?
Awesome, awesome.
Sweet.
I'm doing good as well. I'm just a little confused with some things. You could help me out.
I'll be happy. What's your question?
Thank you. I was actually offered a position, and I was really excited about it at first, but now I'm having like some doubts if it'll be good for me. So I was wondering if if it'll be a good idea to just say no for now, no thank you, and focus on other things, or should I take it? Is it just jitters?
Okay. Would you be leaving a job to obtain this job?
I'm sorry, could you repeat
That's
that?
okay. Would you be leaving a job in order to take this new job?
Oh wow, I'm really having trouble hearing.
Uh-oh, here we go again. That's all right.
Ron,
What? Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Ron, you're muffled. You're muffled again.
Okay. I'm sorry, everybody. We're having technical problems tonight, so hang on just a minute. I'm going to try to log on with my phone.
For everybody that is tuning in now, we are live and just having a little bit of technical difficulty on Blog Talk side. So please be patient with Ron, Dr. Ron Bates from Angelic Whispers. That comes on every Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to call in and get a mini reading, call 319-527-6085. That number again is 319-527-6085. But if you would like a personal reading, it's for 1 hour, $75 from Dr. Ron Bates. Call 727-900-1326. So we appreciate that. Okay, Dr. Ron, take it away. Are you there, love?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Can you hear Dr. Ron?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
No, she can hear you.
All right, everybody. So hopefully I'm logged back in. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Are you leaving a job in order to take this new job? Okay, the answer that I'm picking up is take the job because you can always, there will be room for growth within this company or you'll have future opportunities, but you need to get back into the game, okay? And to, even if you just take the job for a little while, that's fine, okay? It can still work out very nicely for you. The angels are telling me there's no downsides downside of you taking the job, because if something better comes along, you can just go to that or lateral over within the company, okay? Yeah, definitely you want to continue and get out there and go there. If it's something you absolutely don't want to do or really having second thoughts about, then take appropriate measures. But, we all have bills to pay and rent to pay and all that good stuff, okay?
There's another job that I applied to that's a little bit closer to my house. Do you feel that one might come through? The lady I interviewed for, its name starts with the letter L, like Larry.
Like I said, if you take this job and this other job comes through, the angels are saying that you can do it, but don't pass up an opportunity. What the angels are saying, don't pass up an opportunity unless something else is guaranteed.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Have a good night. God bless you. And I'll put you on mute. Okay, so that's really cool. I'm trying to do this on my cell phone and trying to get it loud enough so everybody can hear it. Good stuff, because I'm trying to translate between the two. 856 area code. Hi, you're on Angelic Whispers with the Reverend Dr. Ron. How you doing?
Hi, how are you? It's Rosemary from New Jersey.
Hey, Rosemary from New Jersey. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing good. What's your question tonight, my friend?
I had a few jobs because I'm getting a lot of getting ready for interviews and then they get canceled. Is that which way am I going? Or a friend that has that kind of on bad terms, so I'm not sure if they're gonna communicate with me now.
Oh, okay. The friend needs time, is what the angels keep saying to me. The friend needs time to process everything that went down. Their processing abilities are not as good as yours. And so it takes them a little longer. So just give them plenty of patience. And the angels kept saying the word patience with this person. Okay. Yeah, they just had a few things to learn. Sometimes when we teach other people lessons or teach them about something about themselves, they need time to process it. And rather than being angry with you about being the messenger, reflect within their own selves. And sometimes you have to give them time to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and as far as the job interviews going, the angels want you to know an attitude of gratitude when you go in is going to be most effective, okay? So go in there with a big smile, lots of gratitude. Thank you for seeing me. I really appreciate it. They said you have a wonderful, sparkly energy when you do that, and the right job will present itself. In fact, actually you're going to get a couple job offers, okay?
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, very soon. Okay. So hang in there, my friend. Okay. You've got some great things coming up. Remember, the light's at the end of the tunnel. All you have to do is keep walking through. I always say, when a door closes, a window opens, but unfortunately the hallway is a bitch. Okay.
And the cover is a bitch too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so hang in there, my friend. A lot of good things are coming your way, okay?
All right.
Blessings to you. All right, good luck. Okay, we're having fun tonight. We're doing a lot of fun things, and I hope everybody can hear me. 727, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Lisa, from Florida.
Hey, Lisa in Florida. How you doing tonight?
Hanging in there. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for calling into the show. Absolutely. What's your question tonight?
Okay, so I have two women on social media who I'm upset and they're narcissists.
Uh,
And they're teaming up on me and viciously attacking me on social media.
yep.
Can you tell me if this is going to calm down? I've removed myself from social media now for almost 2 weeks. They sent me over 75 messages.
Yeah.
And after I asked them to stop contacting me, they slandered me.
Yep.
I'm laying low, I'm not responding.
Yeah. And you see, the one thing that narcissists cannot stand is not to get their narcissistic supply or their attention that they're demanding.
I understand.
Yeah, I mean, this takes a lot of. I have dealt both my mother and father and a bunch of people are narcissists in my family, so I've been dealing with this type of situation all my life. You have to have the strength, and the angels keep saying this is a time for you to gain your strength and to disassociate from people who drain you, because you get drained hard by these people. And you see, they know that they don't want to lose their buffet of energy. Okay. And they,
I said out loud yesterday, Dracula, the blood bank.
yeah, the blood bank is closed, and you know they don't want to give up on their free meal of your energy. Okay, that's super important. And as a wonderful empath that you are, they feast on you. Okay. So knowing that is now you have to, with most narcissists, this is what you have to do. You just have to go completely, black them out. Just completely black them out, and keep doing it. I see for them, they just move on to their next target. Okay. Eventually, they move on to their next target. Okay. Their next.
Family and reveal things that I said in private. Will it happen or not?
The angels are telling me that it is and this person's hateful, and there's a good possibility that they will follow through on their threat. And see, that's what narcissists do. They lull you in to tell them things, and then they'll use it against you when they're not getting their narcissistic supply. The best thing to do is whoever she's threatening to tell this to is to get to them first. Okay? Right. And sit them down and say, look,
well, she said she already, here's the thing, she sent me a message saying that she sent messages to certain people.
Right.
And I talked to them directly.
And
they didn't read me.
Right. That's hateful. Right. And that's what narcissists do. But once they get called out on their lies, then they have to prove that they're not kidding. So I want you to be very careful. Okay. And these two idiots are just that. And you have to treat them accordingly. Don't underestimate a narcissist. Okay.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you see them having a falling out with each other eventually?
Oh yeah, they'll eventually turn on each other, and you know
when is that coming up? How long is that going to be?
It probably happened before the first of the year. You just once again you got to black them out. You got to just no contact. Period. I mean, it's like having
That's what I've done.
Yeah, and you have to have the strength to keep that commitment, and you have that strength. And Archangel Michael is there to assist you and to help you with this, and he's sending you his love because the
card. Do you see anything specific about either one?
Well, one of them is interesting. She's in a tailspin, and they're showing me like a tailspin downward, and she wants to take everybody with her that she's taking. You know, narcissists don't like to go down alone. They like everybody to go with them. All right, and she's on a spiral down, and
is that the one with the dark boyfriend of that?
Yeah,
She's the one who started all this.
yeah, and she's in a downward spiral, and she's just trying to take everybody with her. Okay, and that's just what narcissists do. So everybody else just needs to, hunker down, and eventually, it's really interesting. She actually has a really, really bad landing, and she won't learn anything out of it, but she's going to have a bad landing. And
Well, she's living with a guy who has beat her up.
yeah,
before.
that's what I'm talking about.
And
There's
she nags him every hour on the hour. She's real mean to him.
oh yeah, and
eventually,
then cries the victim when she's super mean to him, and then provokes him into something, and then she cries the victim. It's a vicious circle.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the oldest book, and oldest game in the book is to, instigate somebody to push them past the point of they can't control themselves, and then they do something, and then all of a sudden you're the victim, and you could go around telling everybody, "Oh, I'm a victim," but when in fact she was the one that started the whole thing in the first place. Yeah.
The second lady was just doing her life, and then she went to her. So she said this, she said that about you, and that lady's head. She's
Yeah.
also a narcissist.
Right.
And the second lady, like, she has like a corporate job, and like she's not a thug like this other one. This other one's a thug. So like, we feel like the second lady will soften at some point towards me and be like, "Let's not do this anymore."
Well,
she's gonna keep going.
once again, you're dealing with two narcissists. One is an overt, and the other one's kind of covert. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around a covert narcissist as well.
I don't want to be around him.
Right.
I want to get these people away from me.
Exactly. So whether she softens anything towards you or not doesn't matter. You just need to get her, and this is a perfect cut point to get both of them out of your lives and find new positive friends that will replace such negativity. Okay.
Absolutely. Do you think the other lady is going to chill out soon because she's not as dedicated?
She's, once again, she is a covert narcissist, so you got to be careful because she may claim to have an epiphany, but all she's doing is collecting more information. Okay.
I know, but do you feel she will stop harassing?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Once you cut off their narcissistic supply or their attention, they have to go find it somewhere else. All right. They're just trying to, like I said, the endpoint's coming up. They're getting sick and tired of it. They realize you're not responding, and you're done. And now it's just about how much more can we abuse this person, and they're just getting tired of it. It's like a cat with a ball of string. They play with it for a little while, then off they go to something else, and that's how you describe it. Okay. Yeah. And in the meantime, there's a lot of great videos on narcissism on YouTube, and I really and it's part of your healing process. So the wound is open. You are just now sewing yourself back up and allowing the wounds to heal, and that's what Archangel Michael is telling me to tell you. So hey, hang in there.
Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
Hang on. I clicked the wrong button. Hang on. All right. I got to go to my next caller. Okay. So hang in there, and I wish you the best of luck, but you're doing the right thing. Okay. Yeah. I see a couple weeks and they'll be gone. All right, my friend. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. So I had to finish the call, but I accidentally clicked on this number. 805, you're on the air. Hey.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. A couple months ago, I had a vision. I was sitting up in my bed, and there was like a tunnel, and I was wide awake. Wasn't drink. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. And there was like a tunnel, and there was like this man
Oh, how fun.
It was like he was right there. He had black and white robes on,
Uh-huh.
no beard, clean face, beautiful face. And I felt his royalty.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
He was a guide or whatever. And then all this joy in my heart. And then he disappeared.
Yeah, that was one of your guides. And you don't need to drink or do drugs to have these incredible, weird things happen to you. I have them just about every minute of the day, you know. I don't drink or do drugs, and I have them all the time. So, yeah, it is super important
I'm
when
expecting good things to come in.
right,
I'm
and
expecting something real big to come in.
yeah,
Really
and
big. I think I'm going to win something really big.
I'm super excited for you. And when you have those visions and you have those moments of clarity, because tonight's all about clarity, and that's what you had was a moment of clarity where you could actually cross through the tunnel or cross through the veil and meet one of your guides, guardians. And so make your intentions crystal clear. That's what he wants you to do. If your intention is to have something, then make sure that's what you truly want and make your intention crystal clear to him, okay? Yeah, but he's your guide, and if you tell him, if you cross back over and you say, I want this is what I want, he'll go retrieve it for you. And that's what the angels are telling me to tell you, is that this is your messenger type guardian. And what he does is he hears what you have to say and he takes it to the other side so they can start putting it together. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I love it. So continue having these incredible out-of-body experiences, but make sure you're very well grounded. Make sure you open that root chakra up and ground yourself, because you can take off and weave through the air, and then then it's like, oh wait, I got to be back in my body having a human experience. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I can hear my mom too. She's on the other side. I can hear her, and it's really weird. I just got a message from her, and she said, "We all love you."
Right.
So it must be all my ancestors and everyone. But I heard them say that, and I talk to them too, because I want them to keep talking to me.
Right. And the word they keep using for me to tell you is the word freedom. Okay? The word freedom. So you're on the verge of some sort of freedom from something, whether it's financial or whether it's anything else. You're on the verge. It's like you can taste it. Okay, it's literally that close. Okay, you can literally put your tongue out and taste it, but unfortunately, everything's in divine timing. So hang in there. Keep drawing the energy towards you. Don't get so excited that you put so much energy you push it away, but draw it towards you by getting yourself grounded. Okay. Yeah, super important.
I
But
like that word freedom. That kind of resonates with me.
right, then you're talking.
Freedom to go traveling and
That's correct.
fun things.
That's correct. This opportunity, what's coming up, is going to give you freedom, and that's what the angels keep saying.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So
That makes so much sense. Yeah.
cool. And thank you for calling in and being part of the show. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Have a nice evening. God bless you. All right. Cool. So we're having a fun evening tonight. I'm loving it. We're going to go to 954. 954, you're on the air with the Reverend Dr. Ron. Welcome. Oh, wait a minute. Did I hit the button?
Hello?
Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Mary. You sound very clear now. Thank you.
Oh, yes. I had to pick up the cell phone and get rid of the microphone.
I wanted to ask you, I had a very good doctor who was recently relocated to another area, and I feel very bad because I have a complicated condition. They are going to they have a temporary replacement, and it doesn't get someone permanent. You shed any light on that for doing that, though? Some like a developer, one that'll take his place.
Yeah, actually, they have somebody that's going to come in and that's even better than he was. Just be a little flexible during the transition. There's going to be a transition period, and the angels. Right, and that's what they mean about, there's a transition period. That's what the angels are talking about, this transition period where they transfer you to this person, but the person that they're bringing in, they're on their way, is actually top-notch, better than the original person you're working with, and you're going to enjoy working. Actually, this person's going to be a delight to work with. It's what the angels keep saying, the word delight to work with.
Great. I really wish it could be a woman. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a woman. I think and she's going to, they're showing me a real feminine energy. And she's going to be a delight for you to work with, where everybody else has kind of been rough and gruff. It's what happens when doctors, they don't have the answers for everything, and I wish they would be more patient with themselves. But they're saying this person is of the feminine energy. She's going to listen to what you have to say, but yet she's so knowledgeable. When I look at her energy, it's just full of knowledge, and she's had a lot of experience working with people just like you. So, but what the angels are, the angels are saying you're going to have to be a little flexible in the transition period. Don't allow yourself to get frustrated or angry. They're talking about don't get frustrated or angry. It's just a transition period, and what's coming in is better than what you had. There's just a transition period, okay?
Do you have any idea of the time frame?
They're showing me by January, the new person will be there.
That's what they did. That's correct. You told me December.
Yep.
That would be great.
Yes. Super.
And I have one other question. Where I live, there's been a small town up for the last couple of years, and it's just booming, ridiculously booming, I should say, because they're bringing in more buildings and everything, but of a higher cost to live and extreme amount of traffic. And where I'm at, I get a reduced rate. I've grandfathered in for some time.
Right.
I'm wondering if you see things where I'm at, or making changes, or any increases, or what you think. Down the road.
Eventually, because you're grandfathered in, I think you still have a couple more years at your current location. But eventually you're going to have to, because the owner is going to want to, they're just going to get more money. So eventually you're going to have, but I'm seeing about 2 to 3 years before that happens is what the angels are showing me. So that might work out really well for you, and it'll give you also another transition period for you so that you can start making arrangements.
Right, because they've updated many of the apartments, not mine.
Right.
And I was considering doing a little, some touch-up painting, maybe kitchen and a few little things, and I didn't want to waste my time if this was a short time, but
no,
I
but
wouldn't mind putting a little bit into it.
Right, and that's what you want to tell the property manager or the whoever's running it, that you
Actually, manage family-wise.
Okay, then what you just want to say is, hey, I really appreciate living here. I appreciate the fact that you guys haven't jacked up my rent. So I'm making improvements myself in the unit, and I just want to make sure that we have a great relationship. A lot of grace on your side will produce a lot of flexibility on theirs. Okay?
Good.
All right.
I had asked for a few things, but they don't want to put extra money in. I don't want to flex because I get a good rent
Exactly. So, appreciate the good thing you have. Make whatever fixes you need to make yourself. Don't be part of the problem. Be part of a solution so they leave you alone. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, you know what they say, a quiet wheel doesn't get any grease and doesn't get any attention. So be that quiet wheel, okay? That's what they want. They want a nice, right? They want a nice, quiet tenant that doesn't, if something happens and it's easy, they take care of it themselves. All right, my friend. All right. Well, okay, I have to get on to my next call, but thank you for calling in.
Thanks very much.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're having fun this evening. This is really cool. Just enjoying it. If you're watching us on YouTube, you're watching on Food-Alchemy-Network, you see my face with my phone held up to it. And we're having a great live show on YouTube. Just search Food-Alchemy-Network. On Monday nights is Coffee with Ori. Definitely check out his show. He is on at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So check it out, and definitely like our network because we're growing, we're expanding, and we definitely want everybody involved. All right, so we're going to go to the 610 area code, 610. Hi, you're on the air with Dr. Ron. What you doing?
Hi, what I'm doing?
Yeah, what you doing? We're all hanging out. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hi, Sonia from Pennsylvania. Great to hear you tonight. What's up?
I just wanted to ask a question because I'm currently employed, and the company, to my surprise, was bought out by another company.
Right.
So another part of a bigger company, and they have hired out a little company, right?
Right.
So I love my job very much. I love what I do. A lot of things are changing. And I don't know what you're looking at for me as far as growth, expansion.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to expect a lot from us, and
exactly.
A bit shaken at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a risk in everything that we do, and that's what take a risk on this company. Okay. There's a lot of room for growth, expansion, laterals for you to do. And the Angels are very positive about it, that there's not only growth for career-wise, but also financial growth. And with all these acquisitions, there's more and more opportunities for you to do things that you really enjoy doing. Okay? So definitely don't have anxiety about it. Go in each day and embrace each day, one day at a time. Because what the Angels are showing me that you get really far out there, like 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead of yourself. And, just stay in the moment, stay in the now, today. Today's everything's fine. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. There's growth going on. Yeah, they're going to expect a lot from you, but you know what? The rewards will be worth the risk. And that's what the Angels want you to hear tonight. Okay? So don't get so far out in the future in your mind that, you sabotage what you're doing today.
Right. And the thing is that I even asked, our benefits are going to change. I mean, all the job I do, all my work is remote.
Right.
And everything is going to change, benefits-wise,
Mm-hmm.
the vacation you get, everything.
Yep.
I mean, I'm hoping that insurance will be better.
Yeah, actually, they're showing me the benefits will actually improve. So once again, it's sort of like that gray area you're in where you're doing a lot of guesswork right now, rather than having the facts. Okay, so just tell yourself each day, I don't have the facts yet, so there's no use in me worrying about that.
Right. I just wish it would tell jealous.
Oh, I know, but it's not open enrollment yet. Open enrollment's not until November. So, they will start passing things out at the end of October in a couple weeks. Like I said, you're a couple weeks out. So just stay in today, and you might be, in what the angels are saying, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, as far as you said growth and expansion, like, how does my status need to be changed? And what do you see me, like, maybe being promoted so that I'm going to be 4 years of this company?
Right.
This is not my first rodeo.
No.
There's a lot of experience.
Yeah, and I see it somewhere in the part of February or March where you're going to be offered several different key opportunities. Okay? So just hang in there. You just got to get through November, December, January, and then in February, as they say, things start to thaw. Okay? And then you're going to go into spring very happy. Okay? But don't put yourself in spring right now. You're here today in October. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. Stay grounded, my friend. Hang in there. Yeah, well, before you do that, first get your facts, then make your decisions. Don't make your decisions based on assumptions, okay?
Right.
Yeah, and that's what the angels wanted you to hear tonight. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sure. No problem.
Have a good night. Yeah, I like to mix it up every while and catch people off guard. It's fun. It's a hoot. And like I said, this last weekend I got married and super excited. Met the most amazing person and decided to put a ring on the finger. You know what they say? I'm 56 years old and finally put a ring on a finger. You know? It has truly been an amazing experience. I basically put together this whole wedding myself because my spouse travels for a living. So, had to really put everything together myself, and it went off really, really well. Super excited about that. All right. I think I might have time for one more quick caller. So I just want to let the caller know that this will have to be a quick question. 630. Whoops. 630. Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, thanks for taking my call. My name is Dion, and I'm calling from Illinois. And congratulations on getting married.
Thank you so much, Dion. I appreciate it. What's your question tonight?
Okay, I just want to know if there's one lawyer, his name starts with a Q, if he's ever going to be held accountable for what he his actions towards me.
Oh. Wow. He's got a karmic mess around him. You're not the only one.
Yep.
No, you're not the only one.
I know.
No, this is just, when I look at his energy, I just see nothing but betrayal, lies, and mud. And wow, you got tangled up with a hot mess, didn't you?
Yep.
And there's a whole lot of karma coming his way after the first of the year. A whole lot of karma coming his way after the first of the year. Yeah. It's like I'm seeing like he's trying to hold the dam back, and the dam is just overflowing. He has screwed over so many people. And everything's about to implode on him. And, sometimes you're there for the karmic, for people, and then sometimes you just have to trust karma that's going to happen, but this is going to happen. This person's in for horrible life lessons. And how they survive through this will be very interesting. Might even be a candidate because the realization of what they've done will be so immense and the repercussions so horrible. they might be actually contemplating at some point suicide.
I felt that actually.
Yeah, that they were, they don't have the courage to do it right now, but they've screwed over enough people and ruined their own life so much that they, it's like an alcoholic, they just drink themselves into the ditch and harm so many people on the way. And that's what this person has done. Okay. So what you do is you take a step back
90 seconds.
and release the energy of it and allow karma to have justice. And that justice will be your justice, okay? Yeah. So hang in there, my friend. And, people like that, we get pissed off at them and all that. They teach us lessons. They teach us to be more discerning, not to be so trusting. Just because they have a degree doesn't mean they're a good person.
60 seconds.
They're a good person, because a lot of people I know with degrees are not good people. Okay? Yeah, when we put our trust in others and they betray us, well, it hurts, but we get over it and we move on, right? That's what the angels want you to do. Get on getting on. Okay, this guy's going to get his karma. You just make sure you take care of yourself, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. You have a wonderful evening. All right, everybody. So that concludes our show for this evening. I want to thank you all for joining us. And if you want a reading, 7900-1326. Ron's Angel Readings at gmail.com. Check us out on YouTube at Food-Alchemy-Network, Angelic Whispers. And I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're broadcasting from beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida, and we will see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, or somewhere in the middle, or outside of